To my Stackathon project, I really wanted to create a daily health quiz application where you would fill out a bunch of questions and return results. It's based on the Ayurvedic lifestyle, and based on the questions, if you check yes, it returns a specific result or suggestion or recommendation, however you want to word it. And things like have more ginger tea, things like very simple things you can add to your diet. And my focus for this was taking a deeper dive into React, MUI, and React developer tools. So I did add React developer tools, and it was really nice to have that when I was working on mapping out these questions and making sure the state was being updated with that particular yes or no, because I did have to create a function that handled both. And so it was really nice. Like you can see here on the side, it's updating the state, so that when I send that to my back end, I know exactly what it is. So that was really nice to see. I also learned how to do a nav bar and making sure that it disappears when I go to a new page, and can easily go to other pages. And it was fun to learn that you can do multiple functions in a onClick, which I'd wanted to do but never took time to find the syntax, so that was really lovely to use and execute. I also learned a lot from some errors and bugs that I faced. Number one, I would make sure that you really understand your associations. Even though I made the association for results belongs to questions, it didn't populate results question ID category with question IDs, and I had to include it in my data, which I quickly discovered. Making sure your files are not corrupted. My API routes, I've always been strong at writing API routes, and thanks to the help of a friend, I discovered that my bundle.js was really corrupted, and I had to make a new repo. And the next morning, I faced this error, and all the recommendations were not what I needed to do. Please make sure you have the correct access rights and the repository exists. It seems that my VS Code disconnected from my GitHub, so I had to create and go through the tedious process of SSH authentication, which we all probably remember when we first started Foundations. Mapping through a lot of questions and making sure they're associated with the results is challenging. That took a lot of time, learned a lot, and it was really fun. I think some changes is I would clean it up, and I would add a login, and I would have users can save their data and their results for each day, and have some authentication and validation. Right now, if you don't answer all the questions, it's okay, you can still submit. I would also handle the bug that I'm facing. Oh yeah, you guys haven't seen that it works. So if you say yes to a bunch of these, you do get results, which is really the whole point, and I'm happy it's working. So that was really, really lovely to get to that point. Bear with me. Ta-da! There's a slight bug. I am facing a parent-to-child ID issue, but I'm sure I'll get that fixed, and I'm really proud of my project, so thank you for tuning in.